to blow. This is the question. All right, there it is, coming in hot. Right here, blow your brains out with me, Rick E. Warden, and Dave Jarvis every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. I am chilling in my living room tonight, as this is my last night. I was going to set this up in my new place, but expectations, right? So, it's kind of crazy when you know you're a fuck up, right? Just, you're a fuck up, but you can't walk around living in that world of, hey, I'm a fuck up. And so apply yourself and accomplish things, which I do. Like I paint homes and accomplish things. I taught myself music in my 40s. That was an accomplishment. I can show you my guitars at my new house. But I can show you, I can actually play a little bit of guitar. Like I know the notes, I know music enough to know music. If I come up with a melody in my head or in my heart, I can always find it on the guitar, on the piano. So I've done a couple of things, but long gone are the days of waking up in Deep Ellum and playing music all day, drinking a little coffee and playing music, and then doing everything else that we do and play music. So tonight, Kartik from Canada is supposed to stop by. We're going to talk about some Metallica and Pantera stuff. There was a really good article that came out. I'll show you the heading of it there. And while I do that, I can go ahead and turn my camera off. Look, there's my name, Rick E. Warden. That's me, the fuck up. Lars Ulrich supports Pantera reunion, says it'll be fun to have them on the Metallica tour, on with Metallica. So, on with Metallica. Yeah, missing Dave Jarvis for sure, but I have been excited for this Wednesday. Even though I don't really have a guest scheduled. I'd like to say thank you to Dave Jarvis. If I haven't done that enough, I definitely think I do every show, probably too much. And so there it is. There's the yin and the yang again. How much thanks is too much thanks? How much thanks is not enough? I mean, can you get it just right? Is there a very happy medium there? I don't fucking know. That's why I'm here. Blow your brains out with me, Rick E. Warden. Hey, we've had some kick-ass shows. We've had some really good shows here, and I owe a lot to Dave Jarvis. You guys, y'all owe a lot to Dave Jarvis because this stuff is going to last forever. I'm not going to take it down or anything, so it's going to last forever. I expect the show to go on forever. That's part of what I'm doing, moving into my new place, so I can be better equipped to do better shows and to do edited videos. That's been my plan all along. But when I started doing all of this, I was doing it on my telephone. Now I've got a computer. It's not a Mac, anyway. So I got some adjustments to make, some investments to make. And we're going to get there like everything else. I'm not doing anything else. This fits into my schedule because I keep my grandson. It's just what I do, So this fits into my schedule. It's rather cheap. Doesn't cost me a lot of money. I don't have to spend money on gas. I don't have to buy beer at the bar. I know. Call it whatever you want. I really don't give a fuck. I want to give a shout out to Dead Dog Barn. what those people did and are doing is kick ass. Is it the only? I didn't say that, but it's fucking kick ass. I think it's probably one of the bests. The I haven't been out there, so I'm speaking out my ass a little bit, but from what I've heard, the only complaints I've heard is that it's hot. It's too hot out there. Fuck you, man. Punk rock, heavy metal music was birthed in hot, sweaty places. And you know what? Most of the things in life that you enjoy the most are hot and sweaty. So get over it. Have a good fucking time. I'm going to go ahead and go to a song and kind of make my adjustments and get set up for this news. I want to give a big shout out
She said, by all means, we want to go to Sodom. She wanted to go where the good times were. With their wealth came a lifestyle of hedonism, sexual obsession, and perversion, the like of which has hardly ever been equaled in the history of the world. As God has sent a flood to destroy our corrupted humanity in Noah's day, he sent a totally destroying judgment of fire.
Little gay there. Just doesn't last long. Right back to the bed.
Change the choice you made, and now you're left without. I know you wanna believe me. There's really no other way. I know you're tired, but hold on.
Let's listen to the guitar. We'll hear the lead. All right. You knew that lead guitar was going to be there, Kartik. Let's go ahead and take your mic. Hey, how about now? How are you, Kartik?
Doing well, brother. How's it going?
I am kick ass, man. That was Resist and Bite. They gave me that song to play, so I've been playing it, and I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
If you like it, you know, genuinely, if you like it, go listen to the record. It's probably gonna be another one of those things for me. I hate it that it's like this, but a lot of bands, you know, that first record, I fall in love with it. It's like perfection, you know.
Yeah.
And then they change their sound a little bit and grow and mold and things. And but anyway, I'm excited. They're supposed to have some more new music out soon.
Nice.
We'll see what happens. But I can tell you that first record, every song on it, I stand by it. The guitars are big, they're soaring.
It was catchy, and the songs are catchy.
Yeah, it's killer rock and roll.
Yeah, songs are
But
catchy.
the record is heavier. The record's heavier than that's what I'm saying. That has that little piece in there. To me, it sounds like a Switchfoot or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool, you know. Sometimes I listen to The Beautiful Letdown, but this band never had that sound in any of their songs before. The first record is just fucking rock and roll.
I like what I heard, man.
Good. I did too. I just like to get it across that the record is heavy.
Fucking A.
Yeah, dude. The second to last song is called Scream. Man,
Scream.
it could totally be a Priest song off of like Screaming for Vengeance. It's a killer song.
Screaming for
vengeance. The world is a maniacal place. Screaming. One more time. Screaming vengeance. The world is a total disgrace. Man, to get that high.
Yeah, that Rob Halford. He's something else.
Well, I can hit it, but I'm sitting down and y'all.
Smoking a joint?
Not yet. Not smoking a joint yet.
Nice.
I was blowing my bowl earlier.
Nice.
How about you, man? Do you take a toke from time to time up there?
Rarely. Like once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
I'm having some tea right now.
Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, I can't thank you enough for sending me that article. I might not have seen it yet if you hadn't have sent it.
Oh yeah, Laura's talking about going on tour with Rex and Phil and the the Pantera reunion. I think it'll be awesome. You know, they're to keep the spirit of the Abbott brothers alive, and
yeah,
those guys are sorely missed.
Show's gonna be killer, dude.
Yeah, and Metallica's a great band. Pantera's a great band. Wolfgang Van Halen's a fantastic musician. Mammoth is amazing. So having those three would be killer.
I'm pretty sure they have something special planned for Arlington.
Yeah.
You know, it's the night before Dime's birthday.
It won't surprise me.
And we like to remember Dime on his birthday more than any other time.
Yeah, he was a legend. Lars actually talks about how he and James befriended the Abbott brothers. And further along down there.
Let's see. According to Billboard, the lineup has been given a green light by the estates of the band's founders, drummer Vincent Paul. Vincent was in there, so it kind of threw me off. Vinny Vincent. I love his guitar playing.
I'm a Kiss fan as well, so yeah.
Creatures of the Night, that fucking album.
Creatures of the Night. Yeah, man.
Okay, and so and guitarist Dimebag Daryl Abbott, as well as Brown, who in 2021 said Wild wouldn't tour with Pantera if a reunion were to happen. It's unclear what changed his mind. Ulrich discussed his views on the Pantera comeback in an interview with Revolver. He said, "I think that the idea that they're out celebrating the music and the magic." How about that?
Oh, yeah.
He remembered to throw in that word, the magic.
Well, he likes those guys. He always did.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I don't think you finished reading the quote. The magic of Pantera.
Yeah, I'm looking for where it continues.
Oh, yeah. No, I understand. It's all good.
Here we go. How about this?
Yeah.
About Metallica's relationship with Pantera, which dates back to before Anselmo had even joined the band. Ulrich said, We met the brothers on the Ride the Lightning tour. Became friends with them. This was in Dallas in what? 16.
Yeah, he's been
Anyway,
sitting.
yeah, man, I think it's a badass article, man. Thanks for
Yeah.
sending it to me.
Yeah, no problem. And you know what? There was genuine chemistry between those two bands as well. It's like they barely interacted with each other, but you know, seeing those pictures of James and Daryl hanging out, having a good time. You know, those pictures that Stuart Taylor took. You can tell that it was a magical time, and there was some good chemistry.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course it was magical. How would it not be?
Yeah, they had fun, they jammed, had a good time, and then moved on with their lives. But for Pantera, it's like the thing is, this was the '80s, and they were a great band. They always were, but they were barely known outside of Arlington. They were just known within Arlington, and that's about it. They were playing clubs. Hardly anyone knew about them.
Right.
But you know, and these guys from Metallica was rising up pretty quickly.
The crazy thing about Pantera at that time, you know, that was pre-Phil Anselmo. Say hi to LD, Bad Alsum.
Hey, man.
Hey, Badass.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, well, how's it going, brother?
I just got back from dinner, man. I'm full as a tick.
I just have some food right now.
Glad to hear you got out.
I love that Texas twang.
He's in Oklahoma.
So, man, sorry I'm late, but I got one question real quick, right off the top.
Yeah.
Man, is Metallica going to have that orchestra shit in this show?
No.
I mean, come on now. I mean, y'all might like that shit, but I don't want to hear no fucking string, fucking violin.
I don't know. I thought that was a bold move, and you know they did what they want. And there's a lot of, and people don't realize there's a lot of classical influence in heavy metal. So it's no coincidence that they go well together.
Hey, Carter, I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna do a special show in Ardmore, Oklahoma. That's symphonic.
Yeah, who knows?
Shit, man. You know, it's just hard to hear him out there just ripping that damn guitar. And
that's a fair point.
Lady back in the background on a damn violin.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point, and I do agree. But it's no coincidence because you know Cliff loved classical music, and he really introduced those guys to things like Bach, Beethoven, or whatnot. And they really went miles ahead as songwriters as a result. So when you hear "Ride the Lightning," you hear guitar harmonies like on "Fight Fire with Fire" or "Creeping Death."
You know, I will say that it held my attention for like the first one or two songs. I think it's great, but I can't say it through a whole concert of it.
And that's fair. And you know,
you'd have to be in the mood for it.
But
right now, we're not in the mood for it, are we?
No, I ain't.
And we were talking about how the Pantera reunion and how they're touring with Metallica.
Yeah.
And Lars was saying, you know, he's all for it, and he was remembering the Abbott brothers very fondly. He's like, you know, we were friends with those guys. We had a great time with them, and those guys even jammed in 1985, and they learned a lot from each other. And you know, that's what music is.
Yeah. I'm eclectic, man. I listen to country, all kinds of music, man.
I like a lot of old school country, like a lot of Johnny Cash and things like that.
Oh yeah, everybody loves Johnny Cash, man.
I can't stand the modern day country, not that pop country. I can't stand it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if it's good music, people will listen to it, man. If it's got a groove and got a vibe to it, people will listen to it, man.
We forget
no matter what genre it is.
We forget music's universal.
Right on, brother.
I like how you think, brother.
Body loves.
And
Johnny Cash.
Rick actually put up the article, and he was where Lars talked about how he was all in favor of the reunion, and he was talking about his friendship with the Abbott brothers and how it goes way back, and you know, it was nice of Lars to remember them in a very fond manner. It's like, yeah, we'll never forget those guys, and we never will. They were something else. The Abbott brothers. I mean, everyone misses them. I know I do. And I know when Daryl was murdered on stage, it was just heartbreaking. It's like he was, by all accounts, a nice guy. Like, why would anybody want to take this guy's life?
Right. Are you guys
Yeah, it
planning on
changed.
going to the show?
I'm going to the show in New Jersey, actually. I'm up in
New Jersey.
Canada. I'm up in Ottawa, Canada, but I'm going to the show in New Jersey. I have family there, so
Right. Rick, are you gonna go to the one in Dallas?
Yeah, I have a Pitts. You want to go? There's room for 12. It's like $8,000.
Whoo!
yes.
So how much is everybody picking in?
It's probably already sold.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I'm just playing, dude. Don't get me to line. I'll be at my new house tonight working and then sleeping, and I'll be waking up and working all day tomorrow. I can tell you that.
And going back to Pantera,
when I get the money to buy Metallica tickets, will I pay that money? I don't know, dude. Like I got songs to record.
yeah.
You know, I got other prerogatives. I hate it that it's that way. I'd love to be there.
Man, nosebleed, even nosebleed is what, $400 or $500?
Shit, dude, I would jukebox hero. I'd stand outside of that show if I'm not working or if I'm not with Phoenix or something, you know.
Yeah.
But 3 awesome bands in one night. I can't complain.
Oh
Yeah.
Hell, what metalhead wouldn't want to be there? I mean, I want to be there.
Yeah.
I just, I have to accept reality. I can't do everything that I want to do.
I wanted to see Megadeth in April, but I know I'm kind of financially strapped. So I gotta watch it. I can't just spend money left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Heard that.
Well, you guys can do anything you want to do, man. If I had the money, I'd probably be recording music and performing anyway, because that's all I ever wanted to do. After I learned music,
Yeah.
and that's all I did. But
And
my daughter died, and I'm taking care of my grandson, so that's what makes it convenient for me to do this show. But then I'm kind of music illiterate also, so it's kind of funny.
So, sorry for the loss of your daughter, man.
I was just saying hi to Puppy.
Hey, pup. I love dogs. Dogs are awesome. What's the dog's name?
Yeah, thank you, Carter.
This is Coochie.
Coochie. Boy or girl?
She's a girl.
She's a girl.
She's
She's a good girl. She's a good
She
girl.
was spoiled.
Yeah.
I've been gone all afternoon, and I just now got home. So
She's your baby girl.
She's not getting too far from me, man.
She's your baby girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Hi, Coochie.
She looks out for him.
Yeah.
She takes care of him.
No, animals are special. I love animals.
She tells him when to take his medication.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Animals are special.
She is one of a kind.
Yeah. Are you from Oklahoma or Texas?
No, I'm from Texas, man. I live down there in Grand Prairie.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Ricky grew up together. Hell, we was down there running around, busting heads.
Yeah.
Damn right.
I got a wild
Larry
hair,
turned me
man.
on to Def Leppard.
Nice.
Larry used to drive a Monte Carlo. What was that?
Yeah, I've had a Monte
Marine car.
Carlo. I don't know about the timeline, but yeah,
I remember it as a Monte Carlo. I know we've talked about it, but anyway, I remember it as a Monte Carlo, and he had it on cassette tape and played "On Through the Night."
That's a great album. That's a great album.
Hey, I got
Damn
to correct one thing.
Yep.
It wasn't cassette. It was fucking 8-track, brother.
Well, there you go.
That shit was fucking on an 8-track. I had the 8-track On Through the Night that you had Wasted and all that shit on there. That was before they became a bubblegum band. You know what I mean?
Wasted. I'm 33, but I still love 80s metal,
Yeah.
I'm a young guy.
Def Leppard before they come out, man, them some bitches rocked their ass off. But after that, man, to me, they kind of got bubblegummy, kind of softened
the
up.
thing is, I like glam metal as well. Like I like Motley Crue, Rat, bands like that.
Yeah.
And I like Pantera's glam stuff as well. Like a lot of people make fun of it. It's like, no, there's some good songs.
Don't call it glam. I really, I don't give a fuck what you call it. I know what I call it. I call Dime's guitar playing my favorite guitar playing. Eddie Van Halen's my favorite guitar player. Randy Rhoads, Dime.
It's good music. It's good music. As Larry said.
Also, I grew up with it, so I don't mind telling you I'm biased and partial and emotionally tied and connected because I lived that shit.
And
man. That's me and Ted Nugent, man. You know how I feel about Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
Now, I'm blessed up here in Ardmore. We got a little place that a
Yes,
lot of
you
rock
are.
bands coming in. We got a restaurant called Two Frogs.
Uh-huh.
That the
Who's
owners,
coming through?
them owners has got some connections, man. Hell,
Yeah.
REO, Ted Nugent.
Have you
There's
met
been a
Ted
bunch.
Nugent?
Huh?
Have you met Ted Nugent?
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Have you met Ted Nugent?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ted Nugent's come through here 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, he lives in Texas.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we run into him at the grocery store and shit.
What's he like? Is he a nice guy or what?
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
it's on the wild deer aisle. I see his bow flying by. I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
The Motor City Madman is shopping again.
Yeah.
The last time Nugent come through, Ricky come up here and we went to him, saw the show,
Huh.
and it was
It was
badass,
great.
man. He's but
Yeah,
I've seen Nugent at least 10, 12 times, dude, and that show was as good as any other fucking time I saw him, including the first Texas Jam in 1978.
small venue, man. It's
Yeah.
fucking badass.
Yeah, anybody gets a chance to see a good band in Ardmore, Oklahoma, that's a Heritage Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heritage Hall. That's it, man.
Heritage Hall. Yeah.
It's
And
a
I
good
think what it is, Larry, when these bands are touring, they need to stop in all the spots that they can,
Yeah.
And it's a long haul from Oklahoma City to the Dallas Fort Worth,
Right.
We forget how
Most of
big
those-
Texas is too.
Most of those bands can't even play in like Denton or Gainesville because it's too close to Dallas. So
Right.
they can play Ardmore, Oklahoma, and the ones that have been smart enough to figure it out, you have something special there with all those bands.
Right. Yeah, usually during the Rocklahoma event,
Yep.
all of a sudden you'll see there'll be 2 or 3 of them bands that played up there come
Yeah.
through Ardmore and play Heritage Hall. And it's a badass show, man.
Buck Cherry.
Yeah, Buck Cherry's been up here 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I like a cocaine.
Well, maybe there will be a few more of those bands come through. If the people at Two Frogs, put the word out, they could easily pick up more of those bands. For
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah. Hell, Willie Nelson,
I hate
Leonard
putting it
Skinner,
that way.
they've all played up here.
Yeah.
Is he from Texas?
Yeah, Willie.
ZZ Top,
Yeah.
Billy Gibbons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All from
Yeah,
Texas.
Billy
Easy
Gibbons
time.
that was the last show around Christmas I went to.
Yeah.
Billy Gibbons come through here with that chick. What's that chick's name, Rick?
Yeah, don't get me in line.
Bonnie?
Hot blonde.
Bonnie?
Yeah.
Used to date that dude from oh shit. I'm having a brain fart, man.
You're all right. Bon Jovi,
Yeah, what's
Richie
that dude's name?
Sambrora.
Yeah,
Denise Richards?
she dated Sambora, man. That chick, Ivani. She's badass.
She's
man.
a guitar player, Cardick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can look
Yeah,
her up.
look her up, man. She's badass. She's world known, and to come through Ardmore and play Ardmore, Billy Gibbons, man, it was just a badass show, man. It was.
Oriente.
Oriente.
Thank you very much.
I have to look it up.
Yeah, she's got one song. That one song she does. And what surprised me, she opened up with that song, her badass song.
Yeah.
She opened up with she opened up
You
with that
blew her
damn
load,
thing.
huh?
Yeah. But it was kind of a special show. It was a Christmas show. And she wasn't on stage for a long time, but she played 5 or 6 songs, man. But she's badass.
Yeah. If I could see what it is I'm not set up. I'm everything's on the floor. Here we go. I got her here.
That song I'm thinking about, I can't remember the name, but it's got a good drive beat to it, man. It's just,
What I'm going to do is pull it up on the screen and I'll play it for just a couple of seconds and then shut it down. So here it comes up on the screen. It's playing.
Changing my mind.
Oh, she got her puppy dog. Jimi Hendrix back there.
Play it one song.
Is that her? Is that the right chick?
Well, she's a blonde, but she usually wears a hat.
It says Orienti. Orianthi.
Yeah, that's her. But there's one song, her most popular song. Look for that.
What's it called?
I can't remember.
Okay, look what we can do. I can back up here if you can see the screen. According to you, I got her playing Voodoo Child.
Name off some names.
I was trying to, but there's
What's
really
up right there?
There's not that many songs listed. There, that might be her website there. These are live here. Highly Strung with Steve Vai.
Oh, Steve Vai is just a freaking
Is that what you're talking about?
Fucking love Steve Vai.
Okay, well,
Oh,
say
yeah,
no
Steve
more.
Vai.
She's jamming with Steve Vai. Fuck, the girl can obviously play.
Right. She's badass. And to come through Ardmore with just, I talked to a couple people that was at the show, and we wasn't even talking about Billy Gibbons, man. We was talking about her. And she was badass.
How'd she look? She have some sweet cheeks?
She had black. She was wearing black, had a black hat. That some bitch was down low around her eyes. Yeah, she was badass, man.
Does she got a nice ass is what I'm asking.
Well, shit, man. I was too far to notice that ass.
Oh, man. I thought that was the thing about Heritage Halls. It's all up front and close and intimate.
It is. But, when you're viewing ass, you got to be close,
How about her face? Did she have a nice smile?
Oh, she's fine, man. Hell.
Yeah. You
But
think
I imagine she might have been.
She's got a good orgasm face?
Well, she dates all these rock stars. She might have been used a little bit.
Yeah. A good point.
But Zambora.
Right, who's the next hot chick?
Big fan. Hell, she might be queer. You don't never know.
Who? Her? Yeah. Probably is. Most chicks are. They just.
I don't know about straight queer, but bi. They might go both ways, right?
Yeah. All right. So what do you think? Larry, are you going to come on down to Arlington to see the Pantera Metallica show?
Man, it was a conversation tonight while we were having dinner, and I want to. If I did, though, I'd have to stay the night, and it's a lot involved, because of my health. And
and if I were at this house here, then I could definitely, this house is in Arlington. Hey, I can say this: the good thing about my new house is, like, if you ever go into Austin and you want to take a break, get through Dallas Fort Worth and stop and like chill, it's perfect for that, man. I'm right off of 35 down there in the middle of nowhere.
Hell yeah. Nice, man.
So speaking of that, have you been keeping up with Joe Rogan's comedy club at all?
No.
How about you, Kartik?
Not really. No, I haven't paid.
It's kind of funny, man, that I keep up with comedy like I do. I actually like listen, comic relief. I like to listen to some comics from time to time. Anyway, Joe Rogan just opened a new comedy shop in Austin called the Comedy Mothership.
Nice.
And dude, right now there's literally a comedy revolution going on. There has been really since Joe Rogan moved here to Austin.
Yeah.
But it's in full effect now, man. There are comics from all over the world who have moved to Austin for a chance to become a famous comic or at least pay some bills.
Yeah, Austin seems like a fun city.
Well, it's the only thing I can think to compare it to would be like, Hollywood. When people would pack up and leave everything and go to Hollywood for a chance at fame.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people did get famous. So that kind of thing is happening in Austin, but with comics specifically. Anyway, I'm halfway interested in it. And my new location is closer to Austin than this one is. So maybe I'm half fooling myself to think, okay, one of the upsides, I'm closer to Austin.
That's something.
Man, Austin's turned into kind of a preppy place, ain't it?
As far as I'm concerned right now, it's turned into a comedy place.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm telling you that fucking comedy mothership is I think it's something, you know, you're going to be hearing about it eventually. Eventually it's going to get way more, you know, even like mainstream media coverage that, wow, because it's not just like a bunch of stupid people, wannabes. You know, it's Joe Rogan. Like, you can go down to fucking the comedy mothership, and any given night you could see Joe Rogan there, Ron White, all these dudes that live in Austin. And that's what they do, is like to practice their chops. They like to go perform in front of small audiences to practice before they go out on tour and then or do one of these specials.
Right.
So,
Ron White's a funny son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. There's some big name comics down there. So the news is going to get out pretty soon. It'll get some, you know, national media exposure stuff. And it may have already. I just don't know because I don't watch the news, and neither do y'all.
Yeah, Ron White's one of my favorite fucking comics, man. I used to listen to him when I drove a truck all damn night.
Mm-hmm.
He come out on stage and said, "Y'all mind if I smoke?" You hear some prick in the background say, "Yeah." He said, "Fuck you." He says, "I don't usually smoke. It's just something I do to kind of keep my hands off my dick." Yeah, I like him, man. He's a cool dude.
Thank you, Larry.
Hell, him and his wife used to fight a lot, and his wife went out there and cut the tires of his pickup truck, cut them all up, all of them flat. So he went in and got an old Polaroid of his old lady and entered her in Hustler's Beaver Hunt.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she won first prize. And he used the money to buy him some new tires for his pickup truck.
I remember. Way to go, Larry. Pulled it all out.
All right.
I was thinking of Jeff Foxworthy earlier. I heard a sound coming from my engine. And I was like, oh shit, my engine's making some noise. It sounds like a cricket. Wait a minute. That is a cricket. So turns out you might be country if the sound coming from your engine is actually a cricket.
Yeah, buddy. Hell, man, change the subject.
You ever get a cricket? You ever get a cricket stuck up in your engine out there?
No.
Not that I know of.
Well, I'm out in the woods. I'm out in the country, man, and I don't know. Just the irony. Yeah, I can go out there right now. That sucker's trying to get out. Poor cricket.
Oh, yeah.
It's like my dog. My dog decided she wants in all of a sudden.
What kind of dog do you have?
She's a little terrier.
Oh, what's her name?
Yeah. Maggie.
Oh, she's a good girl.
She is like a perfect dog almost. Really, she's a great dog. But she was my mom's dog, Kartik. My mom had her for 15 years. I've had her for 2 years. So she's 17 years old. But I'll go get her. You can't tell that she's 17 years old. I mean, she looks like a little puppy.
Oh, she's a little girl. She's a good girl.
Yeah, she is.
Hey, Ricky. You know I'm up here in Oklahoma where it's kind of legal.
Kinda.
And I just got through doing some trimming. Is it all right if I show?
Oh, yeah, because you're legal. So yep.
What health condition do you have, Larry?
Huh?
What health condition do you have?
Health condition. What health condition do you have?
Yeah.
Man, I've got a bunch of health
one is he can't fucking hear, Kartik.
Yeah, I am a little deaf, but Both my kids, I got some kidney issues. I've got a steel plate in my neck with some screws that caused the whole problem. But now I've got some kidney issues, and
that's from the prescription medicines and pain
yeah,
pills and shit.
they mentioned dialysis,
But they also fucked up his back and got a staph infection in his back that caused a bunch of shit too.
I got a lot, but the good thing is I'm in Oklahoma, and they let us grow our own medicine.
Hell yeah!
And,
that's beautiful, Larry. That's beautiful.
Are you on Medicare, Larry? Or
what?
Are you on Medicare?
Yeah, I'm on Medicare, Social Security.
That's a good question. Do they cover any medical weed for patients in Oklahoma?
No, sure don't.
That's interesting. I wonder how that works. Did they just never broached the topic, or because I would think that if marijuana is a legal medicine, then the government should cover the cost of it. That's kind of funny.
I've only got one plant right now because I harvested the others.
Nice.
But all that other stuff back there is tomatoes.
Look at that.
I've already
Right
got
on.
tomatoes going.
I love that. Right on.
That's a thing of beauty.
Right on, brother.
Be healed. Be healed. Put your hand on the computer screen and feel the power of the weed and be healed, everyone.
Right
That's
on,
beautiful.
man. That's awesome.
I got buds, and I'm not a big time grower, but I've learned a lot, and for one of my first or second harvests, man, this is pretty good buds.
Proud of you, man.
Right on, man.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, this is a mint jelly.
I don't ever get to go up to Oklahoma, Kardik, if you can't tell. I saw Larry when these things were babies, not these, the ones before. So
this whole jar is fucking full. And I don't know, man.
He's never shared it with me before. He's never shared it online with us before. But he's totally legal up there now, and I appreciate you sharing with us, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. All these other states need to get their shit together,
I agree.
And let these people do what's natural, and Ricky, my history. I've already went the route of all the pain medication and all that shit for years, and it fucked my kidneys and livers up, man.
That's right. And weed never would had.
No. So
how much does weed help you, Larry? Share with the audience, how much does this help you?
Well, guys, man, I'm 58 years old. I'm fixing to turn 58. And I was on pain medication for 10, 15 years. I've been prescribed 2 30-millimeter Oxycontins and 3 30-millimeter morphines a day.
Prescribed.
That's why I was prescribed. And if that's why I was prescribed.
Man, they were fucking writing those scripts like candy back in the day.
Every month, man, I'd go to the doctor. I wouldn't even see the doctor. I'd just see some nurse of his, and she'd look at me and just write my scripts out and hand them to me, man. And it's I went on that shit for years. Had to do the piss test and all that.
Yeah,
as soon as they made it legal up here in Oklahoma, I switched over, man. It took me a while to get completely off the meds. It was a bitch.
Yeah,
but
painkillers are horrible.
Now that I'm on cannabis, it's night and day. And I'll preach it to anybody who wants to listen all day long. It's a hell of a lot.
I just wanted to hear you say it, man.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot better than the pills, man. Believe me.
Understandable.
I do believe you, man. It's really good to see you looking good and feeling good.
Yeah. I have my days, man.
Yeah.
You need to get your ass up here, though, Rick, because I got a blasting tube.
Uh-huh.
I got a blasting tube.
I'm ready to blasty.
Look here.
Hey, as a matter of fact, you got a good something lined up, ready to rip?
Yeah, I've got some frozen already. I got me a damn vacuum chamber.
Okay,
I've got
that's
the
what that
vacuum
is.
pump,
Wow.
and I've got the blast tube. We can do a closed loop extraction.
Yeah. Look at that.
Waiting on you to come up and help me, man.
See that's Kartik, that's like heaven for a freak.
I can see that.
All,
You guys are fun.
all I need there, other than my good friend Larry, is my guitar and of course my posse of babes.
Wang
Yeah.
Dang Sweet Boom Tang.
I can't deny them.
Wang Dang Sweet Boom Tang.
He said Wang Dang Sweet Poon
Good
Tang.
times.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Rick, I got to blow, man.
Okay, me too.
Yeah,
We're
I gotta
not
get
planning
going.
on being here all night. We were just going to talk about Metallica, play a couple of songs, see if anybody hops on. And
Yeah.
Larry, it's
Alright.
great. Badass one. It's kick ass to see you, man.
Larry,
Conference?
are you on Facebook?
No. It's a long story. I was on Facebook, and I do have an account there, but I haven't been there in a long time. I kind of got pissed off,
Yeah.
in political shit,
You're a good
Yeah,
guy,
no.
Larry. I like talking to you.
Then I decided to get off. But just the other day, it's kind of funny. I made me another one.
Thanks, Carter.
Pedro Rojo.
I look you up. I like talking to you. You're a nice guy.
Thank you, man. Pedro Rojo is what I put in there, man. And I've just now started to fuck with it. It's got a picture of me in my hat, but I got long hair and shit. But you'll notice it. But I'm just now getting to go on that. So my other one's Larry Dennison. You can pull it up. I got a lot of pics on it, but I just ain't been there in a long time.
Pedro Rojo.
Larry,
Red
I hope
Dog.
to see you on the show again next week and for many weeks to come as we continue to blow your brains out
Brains
here.
How do you spell that? Pedro, like Pedro?
Yeah, Pedro Rojo,
Pedro.
Rojo, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
Pedro.
But peace, brothers. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
Keep it metal. Enjoy it, man.
Hey, Kartik.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't done with you. I wanted to talk to you about this Metallica show before we call it a night.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's really all I got. I don't have a local calendar or nothing. I'm just going to finish
No
up
problem.
our conversation and tell you thank you very much. So
Anytime,
what do you
brother.
think, man? You're the show there in Ontario?
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to the one in New Jersey.
That's right. But anyway, it's like 2 days before. What's the date on it?
I'm going to the one August 4th.
Okay, August 4th. So it's
Yes,
a good two weeks. But hey, that's close enough. Just 2 weeks before. So you can come back on the show after that. And I hope you'll come on, before that. But certainly, I hope you'll plan on coming on after they play there and give us a rundown of what to expect. And hopefully I'll be able to come back on and give everybody a review also.
That'd be awesome, man.
So I need my management to get on that really quick. I need management to get on contacting my friends, James and Lars over there at Metallica. Oh, wait, management. What I actually need is for people to support the show, Kartik.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, man. Yeah.
So everybody listening, I'm going to keep this up. So support the show, like the videos, share the videos. You're not just helping me, you're helping these bands. You're helping us have a good time in what would otherwise just be another fucking day, another week. We're in the middle of the week here. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Always. But anyone who wants to support the show in any way you would like, with graphics, video edits, audio production, helping on the panel, anything, I'll promote you and trade off any kind of promotions that I possibly can to help build this show. So if anybody wants to hop on board, just just leave a comment on this video and I'll get it on a notification on my phone. All right, so that's enough blabbing. I said all that to say that with your support, I can reach out or have my management contact my friends in Metallica's management, and we can work this all out.
That would be awesome.
It's gonna be a killer show here, bro. Like I really want to go.
3 bands I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metallica. Their new album's gonna be pretty legit, I think.
The new Metallica record?
Yeah, it's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. We've already heard a couple of songs off of it, right?
Yes, sir.
That album is not completely released yet?
No.
Okay. Yeah, man, I'd be lying if I told you that I listened to those songs much. Okay,
That's
so
fine.
what are you expecting from the show?
Kick-ass live music.
Damn right.
A lot of crowd involvement. A couple of beers.
If you had the chance, where would you stand at in front of the stage?
Huh. I don't know. I wouldn't mind being at the back where I get a nice view of the show. But being in front of the stage, you get a great view, but it's also so crowded as well. So,
but what about the energy? There's energy there.
That's true. There are trade-offs. So there are trade-offs with everything.
So the question was, if you're at the front of the stage, which side of the stage?
That's a good point.
Would you be over in front of Rex, the original Pantera? Because he's original as they get.
Yeah.
Or would you try to stand more in the middle and sing along with Phil, Core, Anselmo? Or would you stand stage left over next in front of Zakk Wylde himself, shredding those leads all night long?
That's a good question. I mean, I'd be fine either way. So
that's pretty easy going.
I am easy going. Yeah, it's like I'll be fine either way as long as I'm rocking out and having a great time. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, my poor dog's gonna drive me crazy, I guess.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
At first, I was like, she's gonna drive herself crazy. I think she already did that.
Oh yeah, she's a good girl though.
She is, and she's a little like she knows something's up because I've moved stuff out of the backyard, and you know she's a smart. Dogs are really smart, you know.
They are.
So she knows something's up, and she's a little confused right now. So. I'm about to actually take her down to my new house with me. So,
right on. Well, she's your dog now, so.
Oh yeah. She's a sweetheart, man.
She is. Dogs are awesome.
You want me to get her? I'll play a song and get her, but I'd rather end the show and.
That's fine. There's always next time.
Say goodnight. Yeah, man. I'll show her to you next time.
All right, brother.
How about that, everybody? Next show, I will with Kartik. I'll save it for Kartik. Next show with Kartik, I will bring Maggie on and we'll feature her. All right. So what have you been listening to, Kartik?
Oh, a lot of the old stuff. A lot of Merciful Fate, another band I love. You know, King
man.
Diamond. Yeah. And and I like a lot of obscure 80s metal that I've been finding on YouTube, like a lot of obscure records that I found on YouTube. I've been listening to them. And
I'm a corpse without a soul. Dude, I used to listen to that EP when it first came out.
Oh yeah. Nuns have no fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and
we used to jam that, man. Like nobody listened to it.
Yeah.
I caught on.
Yeah. A lot of obscure metal that I've been finding on YouTube. I've been subscribed to a bunch of channels, and you know, they post a lot of obscure, hard to find collector's items, and I thought, wow, this is pretty freaking amazing. And you know, the 80s were the best decade for metal, hands down. The 80s was the best decade for metal.
Yeah. We used to have to buy all those records import, like that one That's one of the reasons. As I said that, I was like, not many people listen to it. It wasn't just that it like the cover had the chick on there burning on the stake. It's in black and white.
Yeah.
But and nuns have no fun. It wasn't just all that. It was not like the record stores didn't stock it as much and things like that. So you really had to kind of know. I went to two different record stores, one in Dallas called Metamorphosis, not metal. It's just called Metamorphosis. And they didn't know that much about metal. You know, they were into rock and roll and stuff over there.
Yeah.
But they did have Motorhead, St. Valentine's Day Bloody Massacre. With they had that with Girl School. I picked that up there.
R.I.P. Lemmy.
Yeah, maybe another Motorhead, maybe one of my other imports over there.
Yeah.
And then here in Arlington, now this is way back in 82 and 83, you know, way back then was Metamorphosis and Fantasia was the other store in Arlington. Then after that, there were several different record stores that popped up. I guess in the later 80s. Yeah, man, but that's how you had to get that shit back then. You had to like know, you know, you had to go to a record store that was willing to pay the money to bring in imports, you know. It was a risky business. It was a lot easier to stock REO Speedwagon and shit.
I like Speedwagon too.
I'm not hating on no REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, I know you aren't.
But I don't honestly, I don't listen to it anything like what I have in the past. I definitely used to jam some REO Speedwagon.
Oh yeah. Heard it from a friend who.
Yeah, see, it's just not what I would listen to, you know. You know, that Resist and Bite, that's why I keep bringing it up and going back to that record. Nothing on that record sounds like that song that I played, Baptized by Fire. That's a whole new kind of vibe thing that they have, but it still has the guitar.
Nice.
But that record is, you know, I hate to say other bands, but it's like a fucking Aerosmith record or a Guns N' Roses record or a Judas Priest record.
Love Priest as well.
Dude, that singer is fucking really good. You know, he's not like the best singer that
he's good at what he does. He's good at what he does.
He's very good. Dude, he's very good. That's what I'm saying. If you want to hear some really good rock and roll, everybody go listen to that Resist and Bite record. And listen to the heavy songs. Crazy, Scream, Up in Flames.
Meton Living.
Up in Flames and Scream. Start with Scream. That's the heaviest song. Up in Flames is I don't know. I guess they're both pretty fucking heavy.
Nice. I'll check it out.
And if you like, it's hard for anyone to imagine what those are going to sound like by listening to Baptized by Fire.
Oh yeah. But
so I'm not hating on Baptized by Fire. I obviously what I'm saying is I'm pretty eaten up with this Resist and Bite record. I fucking love it.
I want to check it out.
All right, man. So thanks for sharing your merciful fate with us.
No problem.
Thank you for talking about Metallica and Pantera with me tonight, Kartik.
Always up for metal, man.
Everybody, if you want to contact Kartik on Facebook, just look him up there and say hi. Tell him you found him over here at Blow Your Brains Out. Okay, bro. Until next time.
Metal.
How about some Iron Jaw?
Cool.
Where is it? There we go. Go get my puppy dog. Come here. It's okay. Come on. She wants to lay down. She's like, wait a minute. Where's my stuff?
Yeah. She's an
Come
old
here,
lady.
Maggie. Come on, baby. Come on.
She's an old lady.
Yeah. She's like, really? She's like, where is my stuff? Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. She just laid down. She's like,
Yeah.
whatever.
She's enjoying herself. She's in her own world.
Let me grab her real quick. Hey, what happened to the song?
I don't know.
Wow, that's fucking nuts.
I liked it though. It was pretty badass.
Maybe I stopped it when I got back with her or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna play part of this song while I pick her up. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem.
Where's the hard candy, girl? The kind that you suck on. Show me down your aisle. How many licks does it take to get to the middle? How many licks does it take? How many licks does it take to get to the middle? Oh, how many licks does it take? Yummy carrot pie. Sweet child, you could be mine. Cream and cherry on top. Running down my face, don't you say. Running down my face. Running down my face, don't you say. Running down my face.
Love the dog.
Yeah,
Love the dog. She's cute.
she's gonna have a nice ride to the new house tonight.
Nice.
She's gonna have a really cool new yard.
Yeah, she's an old gal too.
That's the one of the upsides. This yard is nice here, but it's a neighborhood yard, you know.
Yeah.
And I did good to cultivate my dandelion in it.
Nice.
I've got a bunch of dandelion patches in the backyard that weren't here when I got here 2 years ago.
Understood.
But there were a few here.
Nice.
At this other place,
Yeah.
I found 2 dandelion plants on the whole property. So it's going to be fun propagating dandelion on that property, but
Good luck,
also
man.
growing
Yeah, good luck, man.
growing the tomatoes and having fun, you know.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Bardick, that was Iron Jaw that we were listening to.
I liked it. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I do too, man. I think it's
Yeah.
really fucking kick-ass music.
You got good taste, brother.
What's that? Good taste?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you. You do too, man. That's obviously why we're hanging out, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, bro. Well, I really got to go. I've got to pack up some things, and I'm about an hour away from where I'm at right now. So I got an hour drive with my puppy dog,
Sweet.
and I'm going to be sleeping in my new house tonight and then waking up tomorrow and working and shit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out. I'm going to play more Iron Jaw. This is called Pyromancer, and I'm just going to end the show after this, everybody. Thank you again, Cardick.
Keep it metal. Take care, brother.
Pray for my enemies.
Iron Jaw, Pyromancer. How much is too much? How much is enough? Let's just move that pile of shit right on out the way. Kill
Here comes our criminal now. What do you have to say for yourself?
Thank you, everyone. Big love to X610 Chill, Dave Jarvis, right here, everybody. June 1st. Look for the full CD release. X610 Chill. That's right. X610 Chill, everybody. X610 Chill. Let's get it on. June the 1st. Dave Jarvis. Some big love. Big love. X610 love. Dave Jarvis. Love you forever, brother. Thank you so much. All right, once again, special love for X610 Chill. Dave Jarvis, everybody, we owe it all to him. We owe it all to you, Dave Jarvis. Everybody, thank you for listening tonight. If you got this far, especially, thank you always, not just for me or Dave Jarvis, but all the bands. Really, that's what it's about. Yeah, I'm having a good time. I wouldn't do it. But I'm having a good time helping bands while I promote other people's music. Like this one right here, Dave Jarvis. Can you believe it? He's putting out a record of this June the 1st. There it is, everybody. June the 1st. Get ready. Support your bro, Dave Jarvis, and X610 Chill. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next Wednesday night, every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Blow your brains out with me, Rick E. Warden, and Dave Jarvis. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate any and all support, always.